In this video, we will cover the second part of how to create a driven boundary. See part 1 to learn the setup and requirements needed. When recording a boundary, we recommend that you drive between 5 to 10 miles an hour for the best accuracy. You can choose to manually steer throughout the entire process or use AutoTrack to reduce small variations that you may see if you choose to manually drive. You will notice that as you start driving away from your starting point, the system creates a continuous line from that starting point to your current location, and eventually to your end point when you are done recording. Pro tip number 6. If there is a side of the field that you would like to snap a straight line across, you can do so by pausing the recording, driving to the desired location on the other end of the field, and hitting the resume button once you have reached your desired location. If you choose to create your boundary this way, ensure there are no obstacles in the way that could damage your vehicle, like a downed tree, or ensure you remove the obstacles before utilizing the field boundary for an operation. Pro tip number 7. If you want the corners of your boundary to be square versus rounded, you will use the same pause and resume method as mentioned before. Hitting the pause button will freeze your line while you reposition your machine to realign with the next side of the field. When you are reoriented, press resume and continue driving the perimeter of the field. You have two options when it comes to completing the boundary. When you have one side of the field remaining and you are aligned with the starting point at the opposite end of the field, you can either choose to save the line as is and it will snap the start and end point together, or you can physically drive back to the starting point for even greater accuracy. Press the save button when you are happy with your boundary to stop the recording. To conclude this process, the boundary data needs to be exported to the operations center so it can be included in a setup file or work plan to utilize in crop production steps throughout the year. You will do this in one of two ways. First, if you have a connected machine with data sync turned on, the display will automatically synchronize the data with the operations center. You can ensure data sync was functioning by clicking the satellite icon on the green bar across the top of your run page and confirming the data sync indicator light is green. From there, log into your account and navigate to the LAN tab to find your newly created boundary. Second, if you have a machine that is not connected, you will complete the following steps to manually export this data onto a USB and into the operations center. Plug a USB drive into the side of the display. Choose Export Data. Select Custom Export. Choose the appropriate client, farm, and field and press Next. Click on the yellow pencil in the Setup Data tab and select the boundary you have just created. From there, select Current Systems. Finally, export the data onto the USB drive. When the boundary data has been successfully transferred from the display to the USB drive, you will use the USB to import your data into the operations center via desktop computer. Again, this data will be stored within the LAN tab. For more detailed information on how to manually import data into the operations center, check out the video in the description. Now that you know how to create a driven boundary to enable John Deere's advanced guidance and machine automation solutions, we encourage you to get started recording your own field boundaries. Again, boundary creation is the most crucial step when preparing for precision technology on your farm. It is imperative that you get this foundational step right to maximize automation accuracy and productivity and to unlock the full value of the advanced technology suite within your operation, like the ability to make operational decisions in real time to increase productivity or a nearly hands-free experience for your operators, leaving them more refreshed at the end of the day while performing at elevated levels. We encourage you to watch the next video in this series linked in the description that walks you step by step through how to create internal boundaries, some of which are required to utilize our advanced technology suite. Thanks for watching.